Welcome to Mr. R's art class. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thumbs, subs, and ring that bell.
Okay, so the first thing we do is we're going to make sure that our computers are set up to save automatically. Let's say something happens to the laptop that we're currently working on and we need to switch out this laptop with another laptop. So what you first want to do is you want to click down here where it has this up arrow. Go ahead and click on that. And then you can click on this cloud here, or you should have a cloud. You should have your OneDrive cloud set up. If you don't, and it has an X to it like mine, go ahead and click on that and click on sign in. And it's going to ask for your email address. Go ahead and use your student address. So it would be your student ID at students.fusd.net. And then you would click on sign in. So type in your student ID at students.fusd.net and go ahead and click on sign in. So what this is going to do is this is going to back up all the files that you create and that you put inside these folders, and it's going to go ahead and save it inside of the cloud in case something happens to this computer. You could always access these files on that other computer that you switch over to in case anything happens to this computer. So you signed in using your email address. You're going to click on next. And so now it's going to ask you, what do you actually want to back up? Do you want to back up your documents, your desktop, and everything inside your pictures folder? I'm going to go ahead and leave all those on, so all those are checked right now. I'm going to hit continue, so make sure they're all checked. It's going to back up everything from my other computer to this computer. So now you're going to have some files that were on my computer, and it's going to bring it over here to this computer here. So you could go through these prompts or these instructions, and it's just telling you, the different tools and the capabilities of OneDrive. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and click down here where it says File Explorer. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and we're going to make sure that your computer is organized so that you could upload your files as quickly as possible. So the next thing we do is we're going to click on here where it says Documents. On the left-hand side, it might also say Documents here. Then you should have a folder with the academic year that we're currently in. If you didn't make one in your previous class, you could go ahead and make one for this semester now. So you can click on Home, and you can click on New Folder if you don't already have a folder with the academic year. Again, this is something that you should have created in your last semester. If you didn't create that, we could go ahead and create one now. So you could either right click, scroll down to where it says New, and click on Folder. And you're gonna have a button like this that pops up. So you should have a folder named the academic year that we're currently in. So I already have the academic year, and so I'm going to go ahead and click on delete, and we're going to go inside here. And you should have created a folder for each period that you have. So right here I have 6 different classes, period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, if you didn't do this for your other classes, you could do it for this elective only. So I have 6 periods because I have 6 electives, right? So if you have my class for first period, you could just create a folder for first period. If you only have my class for second period, you could create a folder for just second period. All right, and what we're going to do is, if you have all your folders and all your files from last semester, what you could do is you could click inside there. So let's say you have a period 1 folder. You could click on New, click on Folder, and you can name this Semester 1. And if you have a bunch of projects from semester 1, you could click and drag them all into semester 1. And then you could right click, scroll down to where it says New, click on Folder, and then we're going to call this folder Semester 2. And the first project that we're going to work on, it's going to be called Computer Setup. So again, you could click on Home and click where it says New Folder, or you could right click, scroll down to where it says New, and click on Folder. It's going to be called Computer Setup. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take a couple screenshots here so that I know that you have your folders created and that I also know that you know how to take a screenshot. So Computer Setup. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a screenshot from inside your semester folder with a picture of this folder as well. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and just show me that you have a folder with this semester and then the folder name for this project here. So this is a pathway. These are all the folders that we clicked inside of to get to where we're at right now. So where it says type here to search, you could click on that and type in snip and click on snipping tool. And then I'm going to click on New, and I'm going to have these crosshairs here, and I'm just going to click and drag And if you have this OneDrive icon down here at the bottom showing, you could also include that, and you could just have one screenshot. Because what I want to see is that you actually signed into your OneDrive and you have your OneDrive signed in. And then you're showing me that you have your folder set up for this project that you're going to save this screenshot inside of. And then you also have a folder for your semester so that you're organized in case you lose your files. I could kind of help you figure out where your files might be. All right, so now whenever I save something, I go to File and I click on Save As. Because if you just click on save, I'm not gonna be sure actually where it's saving at. So what I'm gonna do now is I can navigate to that folder that we just created. So I'm gonna click over here on the left hand side where it says documents, the academic year that we're currently in, the period that I saved this file again. So you wanna click on the period that you have in my class. Again, if you haven't made your folders for the period that you have in my class, you can make those folders there. And I'm gonna click on the semester that we're currently in, and then the folder that we created called computer setup. Now this is just a screen capture. Again, you might have to submit 2 screen captures. This one, I was able to get my OneDrive icon and this one screenshot, so I'm just submitting this one screenshot here. So you can just call it screenshot. You can also add your last name to the front if you want to. And you can save it as a PNG, that's fine. And you would submit this PNG. So now it should be saved inside that folder. Again, this is still the screenshot. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And if I click on computer setup, that screenshot that we just took should be inside there. Now, if your OneDrive icon wasn't showing up, so if you're unable to click on your OneDrive and the icon keeps disappearing, once you click on it and you click on your snipping tool, right? So if I go over here to snipping tool and click on it, but the icon for the OneDrive is hidden, every single time I click on new, then what you could do is you could also take a screenshot over here on the left hand side of your File Explorer. So if you click down here where it says File Explorer, your OneDrive should be over here. So just show me that you're at least signed in to your OneDrive. All these files here with the cloud show that they're being saved to the OneDrive. So you could also take a screenshot of that. That shows me that you're signed in to your OneDrive on your computer. Again, just in case anything happens, so you can click on new, and I could take a screenshot of this. And I go File, Save As, and I could call this one, again, you can put your last name if you want. And I'm just gonna call this one Cloud, because I wanna make sure, or you can name it Cloud or you can name it OneDrive. Again, this screenshot to show me that you are signed into your OneDrive. All right, so I should have 2 screenshots in that folder now. I'm gonna go back down here, documents, computer setup, and then there's my 2 screenshots. So then these are the 2 screenshots that you would submit to me inside of Teams. So you're gonna have a project inside of Teams called computer setup, and these are gonna be the 2 files that you submit for that. And I'll give you a grade for that inside of Q. So if you have any questions of how to create a screenshot, how to sign into OneDrive, how to create some of the folders, go ahead and let me know.
Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And feel free to watch any of the other related videos.